Pete.
Hi, good morning.
Great to have you here. This is so exciting for you. We've been talking about this for some weeks now. A lot of planning and preparation goes into bringing out a stage, getting people to turn out. I bet you were pretty nervous last night.
Very nervous. In fact, didn't get much of sleep at all, thinking, are there going to be 10 people out there, 200 people? And instead, we got an amazing crowd out there, enthusiastic. Folks came from a long ways away, people. So we're real grateful they made the time. And I think it's indicative of the enthusiasm that vets and military families have about the movement that we're building. They're as anxious as I am about the things happening in this nation right now. They want to find a way to get involved and do something about it. And that's what the tour is about. That's what Concerned Vets is about. How can we constructively channel the credibility that vets and military families have? Say, if you want to fight for freedom, let's get involved.
One of the things I love about what you do, if you turn back the clock 15 years ago, 14 years ago, there was not an organization like yours that went out on behalf of veterans and veterans' family members who advocated on their behalf. And now there's your group, there are others, and you're doing just that. I've just seen how much the climate has changed. Really makes me so proud of what you're doing.
Well, you're right. There have been a lot of other groups as well, and we like to work together with as many people as we can, right? The more we work together, the stronger we are. But it's indicative of, you don't want to have to start an organization that advocates for things to sort of keep us strong and keep us free and make sure our military is funded properly and that we're not leading from behind and that vets get with the benefits that they need in a timely manner. I mean, you hope those things would just be a given because everybody wants to help the vets and wants to help the military. But when it's not happening, I think vets say, well, I came home, I served, I did my part, but now I got to strap the boots on one more time here at home and I got to get involved. So it's a reaction as much as anything. And we didn't sit back and say, well, let's just start a group for the sake of it. We looked around and said, hey, somebody's got to do something.
Well, that is exactly what you're doing. I know folks want to see what's going on outside. We are streaming live, so let's go outside right now and see everybody who's assembled and hear more about the Defend Freedom Tour. I'm going to grab my coat too because there's a little bit of rain outside, I understand, right?
There is a little bit of rain outside.
So Pete, this is the first stop. Thank you. This is the first stop on the tour.
Yep.
I'm going to hand this over to you and you tell me where we're going, where the tour goes from here.
The tour from here, we're going to be in Texas next week for three stops on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In fact, Lieutenant Colonel Alan West is going to be out there with us for an event. So we're going to rope you in, I hope, maybe to a stop or two across the tour. So we're grabbing special guests at each spot that come out that'll draw additional crowds. And then you'll have the great crew that we got out here, Ayla Brown, Madison Rising, Sean Parnell, Karen Vaughn. They'll be at every single stop giving the speeches. And the idea isn't just a bunch of speeches in a rally. Yeah. It's that at the end we ask people to do something about it, to sign up to get trained at our action center, to say, hey, if you believe in what we're doing, then sign up and we'll get you trained to how do you make a phone call, how do you write an op-ed, letter to the editor, host an event, talk to your member of Congress, all the things that you do as an advocacy organization to put pressure on that you're not trained to do as a normal person or trained in the military. So Texas is the next 3 stops, and then from there we've got 20 more across the country over the course of the summer.
Fantastic. And this is your 3rd year that you've done this.
It is.
And you've expanded your tour location significantly in the past few years.
Exactly. I mean, it was 4 stops first, and then it was 10, and now it's 23, and we're here outside on the plaza at Fox News Channel.
Congratulations.
So we've never done this before, so we're really excited that this worked out. And for you guys to put it on is amazing, and I think the country will see what we're doing and come out in droves for the rest of the tour.
This is great. Let's just do a look around what we have here. We've got a bunch of guys here in the background. They're hanging out, enjoying the music. Let's take a look at them. Take the camera off me. Everybody say hello. There you go. Defend freedom.
That's Madison Rising.
Okay.
With us on tour.
That's Madison Rising. They're the band who's going to be on the tour. The entire time,
Madison Rising will be playing at every single stop.
Great.
America's most patriotic rock band. Absolutely.
Folks, I want to tell you, having stood here before at so many of these similar events, it has never been this crowded. And you could have major national bands and people don't show up like they do for this. Pete, this is a testament to what you are doing and a testament to our service members all around the world.
Testament to them so much. The thirst that's out there. People are willing to come out. It was raining this morning and it was packed. I mean, what can you say about that? It's not about any one individual. It's about what they serve for. And they say, hey, how can I be a part of something bigger than me again, right? That's why you serve, not selfishly, but because of something greater. And we're trying to attach back into that. And I think that's a response to what you see here today, for sure.